Just one voice, that's all it took. No, this isn't the start of a song. Whose voice was it? Who was that one voice that is responsible for the protests that are now taking place? It's not somebody that's will be accompanying at the London event in August. This person has since died. But he was just that one voice. For so long he was that one voice. He must have felt quite alone, abandoned, with his new beliefs that were so contrary to what his former religion used to teach. This person used to have a ministerial authority at the highest level within the Jehovah's Witness religion. He would have been privy and he would have known about the inner workings of that religion more than you and me. Of course, that person, you guessed it, haven't you? That's Raymond Franz. He was that one voice, the one voice that dared to question things that just no longer settled in his mind as true. So he started to question. And that's what people have done since. They've started to question. And the coming protest will be for you to take all those doubts that you've had, all those new facts that have now been proven, because one thing that Jehovah's Witnesses won't be able to say on the day of this protest is that you are telling apostate-driven lies. That simply doesn't hold any water anymore. You will be able to hit them with fundamental truths right between the eyes. And let's face it, when someone hits you with a hammer blow of truth, what does it do? It rocks you. You can't refute it after that, because it's such a hammer blow of truth that you just have to walk away and either reappraise your argument and come back with a defence, or you would simply have to hold your hands up and say, my goodness me, they're right. They are right. What they say is right. We have got to that stage now. There are going to be people at the protest who will be delivering massive blows, massive hammer blows of truth to their former religion and to those that are in attendance on the day. They will simply be telling them things that they can prove their association with the United Nations as an NGO and the cover-up of not reporting serious child abuse cases. All of these things, I'm sure, will be bannered on the day and on the t-shirts. And talking about t-shirts, hasn't Trisha done a lovely job? Some very, very nice affordable t-shirts there. I was just thinking of designing one of my own, but you know, if they're going to be there and sort of for £15, if it helps, probably just get one. I think that's what we all should do. Just get one, support the effort, because they're all doing a really good job. Neil and Tricia, and do you know what? I can't remember them all. Please forgive me, but I don't know everyone that's involved. They're the two names at the moment that are coming to mind. I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm going to be bringing 2 cameras with me. I'm bringing Agnetha and I'm bringing Frida, and they're both 4K cameras. And I'm going to run and gun. And when I'm doing this, it might appear that I'm an undercover reporter or something like that, but I'm not. I am an ex-Jehovah's Witness like yourself. And I'm at your service. If you say to me, Martin, can you go and film that? I would really want some documentation of that. I will do that for you. Not a problem. I will be at your service. I'll just get my computer up and running after a catastrophic systems failure where I lost 2 years' work. I wasn't best pleased. All my photographic work for the last 2 years, all the festivals and everything else, it's all gone. And my Power Director software and audio directors, everything, it's all got wiped out. Microsoft's problem when they did that last update, they just left me vulnerable. I just think it was a bit premature. I should have just hung on until all the bugs had been ironed out, but I didn't. I updated it and then lost everything. It sort of cost me £200 to get my computer back up and running. Yeah, silly. I really must listen to people and take their advice sometimes. Okay, people, so yes. Are you excited? Are you apprehensive? I'm apprehensive and a little excited as well. You can't help but be excited about something like this. I mean, this has the potential to be the biggest protest that the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, community has arranged to date. That's no disrespect to any that have previously taken place, but it looks as if this is going to be well turned out. It's going to be well supported. If you look at those that are coming on the first week, I think, let me have a look, first week, the 11th to the 13th. So we're looking at this, those that have agreed to come, it's 50 or 60 people that have agreed to come, and then there'll be those that will put a question mark against it. They're the ones that end up going. Because that's what I do. I usually just question mark something. I have every intention of going, I just don't want to tell anybody I'm going. So don't be surprised if there's 100 odd people there. Wow. Yeah. London Weekend newspaper, all the television people, I'm sure that they'll want to document this event, the same as me. I want to keep a record of this from this day forward. Right, okay, people. So yeah, you're doing a good job, really good job. And what more can you do? You know, you've taken it. You've taken the fight to them. This is frontline soldiering at its best. It's not sitting behind the computer anymore, is it? It's treading the boards, which is one thing that I really like, when somebody actually leads by example, and that's what you're doing. And it's very cool to watch how it's organised, and it's stirring up my anticipation as to where this is going to lead. This is going to be one of many. Is America next year going to have one that's going to outdo the UK? I mean, didn't they try and outdo us with Live Aid? You know, we started Live Aid with Bob Geldof. Didn't America try and outdo us with Michael Jackson and everybody else, the Motown label people? I'm sure that you'll want to do the same, because you do have that competitive spirit, which is a good thing. And if you do outdo London, maybe I will fly to New York or wherever it's held next year. Maybe I will put a fund together if this is going to be a regular thing. Yeah, it'd be quite cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, because if I don't, I'll keep going on and on and on, and I don't want that. So thank you, people, and I shall see you in London.